Brought to you by Penguin.
Last Christmas at Ballyclare by Emily Bell. Read by Breffni Holahan. In memory of my parents, who loved the Wicklow Mountains. The heart that has truly loved never forgets. Thomas Moore. Chapter 1. There was something very romantic about an airport at Christmas, Natasha decided. It wasn't just the commercial trappings, lovely though they were, the softly playing Christmas music and the perfume counters with their scenes of couples under a tree, laughing over a ribbon-wrapped box. It was the fact that everyone was there to be with the ones they loved, either travelling with them or to them. No wonder airports featured in so many romantic comedies. She felt as if she was in a rom-com herself. One about two friends heading off on a trip that was going to show one of them, at least, his true feelings. "That's £14.20, please," said the cashier. Natasha paid for her extra-large Toblerone, her traditional homecoming present to her mother and sister, and made her way back to Ben, who was browsing the bestseller section. He was standing in the posture that was so familiar to her, dark head on one side, hands in pockets. Her heart seized and squeezed with painful feelings of love for him. How many bookshops had she been to with him? Dozens, from the one in the converted train station near her flat in Isleworth to the Waterstones in Notting Hill, near the independent cinema where they both worked. That was how they had become friends, over a year ago, when he saw her battered copy of Love in a Cold Climate and asked if it was any good. She'd thought he would consider it too girly, but he read it, and over coffees, said he found it funny. Shared coffees and lunch breaks had turned into evening drinks and walks as they bonded over books and more, both feeling like outsiders in London, both drifting in their careers and late 20s, and both recovering from heartbreaks. Natasha was getting over her confusing romance with Stewie, a former flatmate, and Ben had broken up with a fellow New Zealander called Lucy. They both worked at the cinema, manning the box office and concession stand, but Ben had ambitions to be a screenwriter, while Natasha had studied acting and had occasional bit parts in fringe theatre. Now they were in W.H. Smith, in Heathrow, Terminal 5. They were both flying back to Ireland, where she had invited Ben to spend Christmas with her family. The plan had taken shape back in early August, when Ben had first mentioned that he would be staying in London over Christmas. "Are you kidding?" he had said, laughing, when she asked why he wasn't flying back to Auckland. "It's like £1,000. But won't your flatmates all be going home?" Natasha had asked. She knew they all lived more locally, having spent so many evenings there hanging out with them and Ben. "Yeah, but it's fine. I'll just watch movies and read. It'll be good to have me time." Natasha was horrified at the idea of him spending Christmas by himself, and then overjoyed because this was the perfect excuse to invite him home to Ballyclare. After checking with Aileen, she had suggested it to Ben on their very next shift together. "Won't your mum mind having a stranger for Christmas?" Ben had asked as he refilled the popcorn machine. "Oh God, no," Natasha said truthfully. "The more the merrier. She's always inviting people. Otherwise it's just me and my sister, Doon. And my mum will love you," she added, which was completely true. Nobody could fail to love Ben. He was sensitive, soulful, sweet, an all-round nice guy. She could picture him sitting at the long pine kitchen table, chatting with them late into the night. He would love seeing the countryside and learning all the local history, of which there was plenty. Ballyclare was over 200 years old, after all. "Is it like a stately home?" Ben asked, sounding awestruck. He loved castles, ruins, and everything to do with history. He was more likely to spend his free evenings doing walking tours of London than going clubbing. Another reason Natasha loved him.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?